Being taught to chase confidence like it's something that's outside of us. It's something that we earn, it's something that we build, could be even something that we buy. Is it something that we need to learn? What if confidence is something that you actually remember? You're not too late, you're not behind, you're not invisible, you are rising. Welcome to Ambition Habits. This is the podcast where women rise together. Here, confidence isn't taught, it's remembered. Belonging isn't earned, it's honoured. And legacy isn't a someday, it's a rhythm we build now. So take a breath and let's begin. Today we're going to start with a truth, and a truth that changed everything for me. Confidence isn't a skill, it's a memory. Now, I thought that was quite interesting because we've been taught that confidence is a skill that you build. And I've always said that too, because I've always felt like I've had to build confidence as well. And what I've noticed most in the last 6 months, even in the last 12 months, is that I'm remembering actually what it is like to feel confident, because you're like that when you're a kid. I found that I got my confidence hammered out of me, especially from the age of 6, 7, 8, 9 through to 13, 14, 15. My confidence was constantly being hammered out of me, whereas I was excited when I first started to play sport. I was excited when I first started tennis, and I had all this confidence and I just went for it. I didn't think about it. But over time, I had the confidence taken away from me. I had people put me down. I had people making sure that I second guessed myself. And coming back into a new sport like I have in the last 12 months, I've realized that I'm actually going back to my childhood. It's very exciting because I feel super confident. I'm not worried about what people think. I'm just getting out there and just being me and doing me and enjoying the ride. Now, the thing that I want you to know is that we've been taught to chase confidence like it's something that's outside of us. It's something that we earn, it's something that we build, could be even something that we buy. But I want you to be thinking about this around confidence. Is it something that we need to learn? But I want you to look, let's reframe it and look at it this way. What if confidence isn't something that you learn? What if confidence is something that you actually remember? I want you to think back to the moment you spoke about second guessing yourself. I want you to think about the time that you danced without apology. I want you to think back to the day that you led without needing a title. Now, that was confidence, not because someone gave it to you, but you forgot to doubt yourself. So I want you to think about this. Confidence lives in your body. It's in your breath. It's in your rhythm. It's your deep knowing. It's not loud. It's not flashy. It's quiet. It's rooted and it's familiar. And here's the shift that I want you to grasp. External validation says you're good, but it's that internal knowing saying that you're whole. So when do we lose confidence? We lose confidence when we outsource our worth. We lose confidence when we wait for that applause. We lose our confidence when we measure ourselves against timelines. We lose our confidence when we measure ourselves against titles. We lose our confidence when we measure ourselves against templates. What I want you to understand, my friend, is that you do not need permission. All you need is a mirror. And that's what this space is here for you. It's a mirror, it's a rhythm, and it's a remembering. Whew, that feels so much better, doesn't it? You do have that confidence. You know, if you look back when you're a kid, or if you look at your own kids when they're little, like you are confident. You just get on with things. You don't doubt anything. You have a go. Remember when you learnt to walk or you're watching your kids learning to walk? You just get up and keep going. You may fall over, but that doesn't stop you. You just get up and you keep on going. You learn to walk, then you learn to run. Kids are free. You can be free. The thing about kids, especially when they're little, is they don't second guess themselves. They just go all in. They have a go. If it doesn't work, they just try again. They just keep going. But as we get older, we get told, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. Oh, no, you might fall over. Or no, you won't be able to be good enough at that. Versus when you're a kid, you don't even think about that. So as you get older, you think, oh, no, I better not try that. Oh, no, I better not do it that way because I won't be good enough and I might hurt myself. Or, we don't do that in our family. So why should I even try that? Because that's not how things are done. And that's because people put their own perceptions upon you. And you shouldn't really let that happen, should you? No. Why? Because you want to embrace who you are. And I want you to get back to those roots, back to that, like I call a fundamental core part of you, your inner you, of where confidence has always been. It's just been hiding deep inside. And now it's time to bring it out. So you're like, yep, great. I do remember when I was confident when I was a kid. I do remember that I'd just go all out. I have seen my nieces, nephews, my kids. I don't have kids, but I know with my nieces, watching them in action when they're little kids, thinking about when I was a kid, it didn't stop me. Just went all in, had a go. Nothing held me back until people started putting perceptions in to my mind of doubt. Could I do this? Probably not. Am I good enough at this? Probably not, because people would reinforce that in me. But it was their perceptions, it was their insecurities. So the question then becomes, all right, I'm talking about confidence and reconnecting with confidence, and it's a way of remembering of who we actually are and who we were meant to be. So how do we reconnect with our confident self? What do we need to do? Okay, so here's a way in which you can reconnect with yourself. We actually build rituals. It's not about building routines. And these rituals are moments where it's feeling sacred to you. It's moments when it feels intentional for you. And it's moments when it emotionally resonates for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 rituals that you can start using today to start remembering who you are and remembering that confident self that you are. So number 1, the mirror moment. What is the mirror moment? Well, this is something that I remember Louise Hay always talking about, standing in front of the mirror and saying affirmations to yourself. So this is basically what you're going to be doing. You go into, whether it's in the bathroom, bedroom, or wherever your mirror is, and I want you to look deep into your eyes, into the mirror. And I want you to say this to yourself. Good morning, Tiff. Well, you don't have to say good morning, Tiff, obviously, but you say good morning to who you are, what your name is. So I'll just use me as the example. Good morning, Tiff. You are not late. You are right on time. And just say it until you believe it. Keep believing so that your body feels like it believes it, like your mind feels like it believes it. You're not running late in the sense of you're running out of time, in the sense of you're never going to be confident, because we're going to go back and bring back that confidence in you. So let's just start with that mirror moment. You looking in deep into your eyes, into the mirror, and telling you that it's not late. And I am not late. I'm right on time. I'm here where I need to be right now, standing in front of the mirror, looking deep into my eyes, telling me that I'm right on time. Okay, number 2, the confidence circle. Well, what you could do here is you could have another woman, a friend of yours, who you would like to connect with each week, and you could text her and she could text you a question. And this confidence circle, this is about you becoming, right? Building that rise, being part of where you will rise and you will be confident. So, what you want to do here is you want to text this friend of yours and you want to ask the question, what did you remember about yourself this week? So that you get a response from her and then you get her to text it back to you. What do you remember about yourself this week? And you text her back as well and you let her know what you remember about yourself this week. Why you were confident, why you are rising into that confidence of who you've always been. Now it's starting to come to the fore. And the third thing I want you to do is called the legacy letter. Now, what is the legacy letter? This is a letter that you're actually going to write to yourself, to your younger self. And this younger self, you are going to tell her what you forgot. And you're going to tell her what she already knows. That confidence is there. You're just going to remind her that it's there. And these rituals that you are going to implement this week, I want you to think of them not as a task, not as something that you have to do. It's just a truth, and it's your truth in motion. So now what I want you to do is let's reflect together. I want you to close your eyes, place your hands on your heart and breathe. Take a deep breath. And ask yourself this: when did I feel most powerful? And what made me forget? Let the memory rise. Let the forgetting soften. Let the remembering begin. You're not building confidence. You are remembering who you have always been. So say this with me if you can out loud. I am not building confidence. I'm remembering who I've always been. I'm not building confidence. I'm remembering who I've always been. Thank you for listening. Thank you for reflecting. Now it's your time to rise. Come and be part of the Where Women Rise Together community. It's a movement built on confidence. It's a movement built on connection. And it's a movement built on legacy. You belong here, not someday, but today. So until next time, keep rising. You're rising. You're remembering. You're home.